Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rhonda. How are you guys doing today? So, this message is actually for the collective. I was watching one of the collective members' videos, a reader, and just sitting there watching. And I watch this person all the time. Like, she's amazing. She's blessed by the Lord. Definitely, she's heavily spirited by God. So, um, while I was watching her videos, so all I can hear watching the video was bragging. Like, I kept hearing bragging, and I'm like bragging. I couldn't. Okay, so when you use your discernment, because that's the first thing I had to do. Like, you have to use your discernment to determine what's being said to you. Because the Lord says test the spirit, right? Test the spirit by the spirit. So I'm like bragging. So I immediately went into, wait a minute, is she bragging? Bragging? Who's bragging? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for whoever this bragging, where this bragging is coming from. And I'm like, she's not bragging. Like, she's actually telling the truth. I know she's not bragging. I could tell. So I'm, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm listening. I'm looking for this bragging that was being said. And then a few minutes ago, I realized someone is actually watching videos and projecting false narratives, if that makes sense. Because, energetically projecting false narratives, right? So I'm like, I know she ain't bragging because I'm listening to what she's saying, and it's not like I can't understand what she's saying. I'm using my discernment. I'm using my intuition. And I'm like, that's someone else projecting onto collectives, and not just hers, but um, other videos. They're projecting these false narratives onto these videos. And I'm like, well, if someone's watching your video and they're not using their discernment or using their intuition, they will automatically believe whatever that projection is on that's coming off of that video, right? So I'm like, dude, somebody is literally doing that. And that was the first time I ever saw it. I recognized it immediately. Like, somebody is studying, watching, really trying to like get into whoever the person is on the video, and they might be mad because I'm going to expose that mess. That's what I'm here to do. I need to expose it. Now, you could watch me all day and tell me what you're going to do about it. I don't know. And, I couldn't tell you. I don't even know if you can do anything about it. I don't think you can. I'll be honest. But the thing about it is collective. This is what the enemy, I'm going to just call him the enemy, is doing. They're projecting false narratives onto your videos, and those who don't have the right mind's eye or the intuition or the discernment, if you're not using any of those things, they will literally believe what is being projected off the video. They said that this girl was bragging, and she was not. And I know it might sound weird, yeah, it might sound crazy, it might sound weird, and it might be funny, it might be, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. I don't have to lie. So, I just want to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and end the video, but I wanted to just get on her and say that. Collective, we got to be Just keep saying what you're saying, because apparently your videos are being protected. Those who need to hear whatever needs to be heard, it's being heard. The messages that need to get out to the people, it's getting out to them. But trust and believe, listen, when you watch these videos, you need to pray to your highest, you need to pray in your highest, to your highest self. You need to pray for protection from the archangels Michael. You need to pray for healing. You need to pray from Raphael. You need to just make sure you pray before you watch these videos, so that you can get the full understanding of what is being told to you, or whatever resonates with you. Make sure that it's resonating. Okay, I'm getting a download now. So what it is the message that she was given, where they were saying what the projection that was coming out their video, talking about bragging. They were saying that to basically confuse the person that's watching, trying to, I believe, in a sense, trying to make her sound like an enemy instead of a friend. Because people don't like people that brag. But here's my thing: if someone is bragging and it's truthful, and it's not necessarily bragging, is it? But she wasn't bragging. Honestly, she was not bragging. She was honestly speaking the truth. Just speaking on the download that she was given, and I guess it was her delivery that made them say, "Oh, she's bragging." She wasn't bragging. She just knows what she's talking about, and it's apparent. She knows what she's talking about, and anybody that even goes to her channel, she will definitely refute anything you try to bring against her. That's not bragging. That's honestly saying, listen, I know what I'm saying. And I'm proving. Look, if you thought she was bragging, she wasn't. If she's on her channel and she's bringing you some truth, and you could prove her wrong, go try. If you're in two different places on if this person is telling the truth or even worthy of following, ask God about it. Like, you can go to God and ask him, and he'll tell you, whether or not you should believe this person or not. I would pray that you would do that with anybody. like you would do that with anybody, right? Like, if I don't believe a person and I don't understand what's going on, or when you go to God about it. Whole thing is collective. They're sending false narratives, setting false narratives on your videos. You know how they do symbolism through movies? Like, they do the symbolisms, and they do like if you roll a record backwards and you get a different saying. If you do a record backwards, it's something like that, and it's projecting off of your video. Literally, that's what I heard, and they tried to make me think that this woman, a part of the collective, was bragging, and I'm like, dude, she ain't bragging. She's not bragging. She's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. And they try to make it seem like she was bragging, to try to make her into some type of enemy. To make other people look at her as if she's some type of enemy. That's gang stalking, bruh. That's gang stalking. Boy, what are you talking about? I'm gonna expose your ass. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna expose your ass. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. You guys have a good day. This is the last video of the day. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.